Hi, my name's John Cordy and I cracked my phone screen, so that's what's going on in my life, obviously. So I was asked by Jacko Lee, I don't know exactly how to say the screen name, but if I could look at the intro to Eric Johnson's Cliffs of Dover. Now, when he plays the tune live, he does this kind of cool chordal stuff, and I think it looks to me like it's improvised, as he's doing different things over the years and lots of different stuff. So I chose the one that I like the best out of all the ones that I've watched so far. If there's other ones that you want me to break down in the comments, you might leave some suggestions. This one in particular is from the Bottom Line, New York, 1990, which I think is when the album was actually released. So it's vaguely significant date-wise. So what is actually going on? So what Eric ends up doing is using his delay to do like an infinite delay, so he's got a sustained thing going on. On my Helix, little plug here, I've got a patch that can do a similar sort of thing but without the rhythmic pulse of the... So this is more like a freeze patch, which I'd imagine if this was available when Eric was playing back in the day, this might work slightly better than the delay pedal stuff. So those are the first two notes that he plays in the Bottom Line NYC version, and I think he plays something like this. Basically an A flat, a G and a D, and I think he's sort of implying that we're in C minor for that part, right? He follows that up with this. So what we got going on there, we got an A flat, an E flat and a B flat, and then an F, a C and a G, and then like a G sus, a G, another G, a C and a D. So I think that's his first few. And think of all of this as free time. There's going to be a tab on Patreon if you want to see what I think he's actually playing. Then he takes it down an octave and then actually resolves it to this kind of C sus kind of vibe. So again, that would be an A flat, an E flat, a B flat, an F, a C, a G, and then a C sus. Then he moves out of this kind of C minor so it feels like we're in C minor for that intro. So then it sounds to me like he's thinking in his head, okay, I'm moving to G major, so it's what he ends up playing. So it's like a little something like that, I think. Sort of just letting you know that you're in G major, I think. And then this, so we've got a D, an E, a C, an F sharp. Then adding in that G on top. So then adding the G on top. And then a C in first inversion, so an E, a G and a C, and then a G and a D. So then he does some harmonic-y stuff, which is sort of undefined and maybe sounds like it didn't come off exactly how he wanted. And then he ends up with this, basically like a C sharp 11 in first inversion, C major sharp 11, so an E, a C, a G, an F sharp in the top, and then this kind of G with a D in top, and then hammers on or plucks the B and the G. Then this triad, so a D, a G, a D, a B and a G, sorry, and then repeat again. Then he hits a harmonic on the E minor and plays this kind of A minor chord, which is a really beautiful one. Then a C, and then a D sus. So that again is C, D sus. So the notes, we've got an A, open A, a B, a C, a G, and a D. And then a C, a D, and a B, and a D, and a G. So just one more time. And then he does this kind of triady thing. So a D, a B, and a G, an E, a B, and a G, and a G, a D, and a B, an F sharp, a D, and an A, and then move that down. So a C, and then an E, a C, a D, and a G. So that last part again. So that, I think, is roughly what he plays at the start of the Cliffs of Dover on his live performance in New York, Bottom Line, in 1990. That's the first part of it, the stuff that I found really pretty there. So again, you're going to start off with this drone. And if you want to think about what I think he's thinking here, is he's using this as like a constant drone, and he's thinking of keys where that drone will work. So keys where that would work quite nicely, obviously G major because it's a G and a D. Then also we said at the start he's in kind of a C minor. And the reason that works is because, again, it's a G and a D, so the 9 and the 5th of C minor. It would also work quite nicely for C major. It would also work for G minor. So that's the very first intro I've looked at for the Eric Johnson Cliffs of Dover tune. As I said, if you want that preset, this one is called ErictereLVFreeze. So it's based on my Eric Johnson clean preset, but also my freeze preset. If you want that, I'll put it into my special expression pedal bundle, because this freeze stuff did take me quite a while to work out and refine. So yeah, you can get that in the description if you want. The tabs will be on my Patreon. But yeah, that's how I think Eric Johnson's thinking about this intro. As I say, I think he's improvising most of it, most of the time. If you look at each of the intros, so there's like a live in Austin version, there's more recent live ones as well. It doesn't seem like he's sharing much DNA between each of the intros, so I think it's improvised, and it's really cool to see what Eric's playing for this. So if you've got other versions of the tune that you want me to look at, or if this is useful in any way, let me know in the comments. And yeah, so that's how I would think about how to play that particular intro and what I think Eric is thinking. Hopefully that was useful. If you got anything out of the video, there's also a buy me a coffee link, but only use that if you can afford to and you really got something useful. Maybe you wanted to request something else. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you for another video soon.